And you gotta say with my girlfriend and her best friend, like be specific. Don't just say two girls. It's like who are the girls?
Hi, I'm Pat Hamilton, traveling across Thailand, first with my mother and then with my girlfriend Alex Maya and her mate.
I'm not into it.
So, I'm on the business course. I meet this girl, Alicia, amazing girl. She says, "Oh, you're going to Chiang Mai. You should meet up with my friend Rachel. She does a few tours, and I've just been on one of her tours." And I said, "Okay, great." So I went and met up with Rachel in Chiang Mai. She has 50,000 followers on Instagram and has traveled to every country in the world. And I said, "What's good to see?" And she said, "What Palat?" And so I was like, "Cool, let's do it." And so the next day we trekked off onto Wat Palat. And so we jumped in the red taxi thing, 200 baht to get out there. We're going, that's fine, and bring them in. And so we get there, it's a 30-minute climb to the top, and about 75% of the way through, um, we get to this fork in the road, and it says 500-meter uphill battle or, 5-minute walk over there. And so we choose the 5-minute walk over there. And with the girls, Alex and Mel, we get there. It's this absolutely beautiful experience with all of the the Buddhist temples, I guess you call them, and sat down, meditated, saw all this beautiful thing. We saw a beautiful butterfly. It was so beautiful. And then I thought to myself, geez, if this is what it's like here, if I climb that 500-meter climb straight up the hill, I imagine it's going to be even better. And so I said to the girls, let's you guys go down, and if I'm not down with you, let's you guys go off to the next Nima one, which is great as well. And so I've decided I'm going to climb this hill and I'm going to see what's at the top. It must be absolutely great. So I start climbing and I climbing, climbing, climbing. I take over the first person. The second person's drenched in sweat, stuck on the side of the road. I said hello to them. I just kept climbing, kept climbing. I wanted to see what was amazing at the top, and then get back down to the girls before so that we could all travel together. Not that it would be any matter because we all have phones, but I'm climbing, I'm climbing, I'm climbing. I get to the top, I'm sweating, which is also what I was looking for, so that was great. But then, you know, it was just this pretty simple temple. Couldn't really see a lot of the view because a lot of the trees were in the way. I sat down and meditated, and then I saw the bell, and I was like, oh, I'll ring the bell, and I've made it. And I pick up the donga, and it goes. There was no big surrounding thing, and I think the message is that I want to get out that sometimes you don't have to choose the hardest path, you know? Just make sure what you're climbing is where you really want to go. What I got out of it was that it was hard and it was sweating and it was beautiful and that's what I wanted. But I also thought that when I got to the top, it would be amazing and it wasn't. And so I ran back down, run, and sweating bullets and caught up with the girls and went on. And then I thought we'd make a video about this so I can share the story of the crossroads, that sometimes you don't have to choose the hardest path just because you think it's better at the top. Go to where it is beautiful and enjoyment. But maybe if you do try to go on the hard path, then if you do try to go on the hard path, it is the journey that is the joy. Maybe not that's what's at the top. Anyway, so we decide to do this video, and my girlfriend Alex says, make sure you got your details right. And we look up the place, and it turns out that if I had gone another 200 meters through the town and climbed a bit more, I would have seen this huge gold temple. I'm not sure exactly what it's named, but it's just to the left of Wat Palat, which means slippery, because when they were building it with elephants, all the elephants would slip around. So yeah, So maybe the real message here is keep going, the age-old story of don't stop 3 feet short of gold. If you think there's gold at the end of the road, just keep going until you find it. Don't stop halfway and run back down the hill. Enjoy your day. Bye.